pairing a healthy lifestyle with party lifestyle at the same time is pretty cool. And one of the things is like cutting a watermelon in half and juicing it, mixing it with some vodka and pouring it back in and making it like a cool tropical, refreshing, healthy but not so healthy drink. I think is it's cool.
It's Rook. And this is BeyondTheEats.com, story number 2, Summer's Juice and Coffee. Very happy to share this with y'all. On this episode, I go and visit a piece of California in New York City. I know it sounds a little crazy, but I'm sure you'll get it. For this one, I interview the owner of Summer's Juice and Coffee, Taha, who's a really cool dude that grew up, he's into hip hop, and he's also into teaching the kids about juicing and living a healthy lifestyle, which is dope. I'm gonna get to this one though. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.
How's it going? My name's Chris. Taha. I'm from California. I moved to New York about 5.5 years ago, wanting to be a dentist, and now I'm here in Soho, my second location of Summers. Kind of got started out just serving tables in Little Italy while I was trying to get into dental school, and things didn't really work out with the dental thing, so I said, fuck it, let me just try and work my way up in the restaurant business. And I went from Little Italy to a cool trendy ramen place called Ippudo in the East Village, all the way to Michelin star restaurants, meatpacking club type restaurants, and with all those experiences, I said, what, I think it's time I open my own place. A couple years ago, I met my former partner, and we came up with this idea and this concept, surfing in Nicaragua together. Came back from Nicaragua, scoped out the neighborhood in Williamsburg, thought it would be like the perfect place, kind of matched our vibes and kind of what we wanted to do. So we opened up in an old school Dominican bodega about 2.5 years ago, and things are cruising, and now we're open here in Soho, and it's even better. When you think of summer, you think of just like good vibes and clean eating and trying to look good and stay fresh, and I don't know, it's just a lighthearted word, and I think it embodies like everything that we do here. And it works. We tried to hire a lot of kids from the neighborhood that grew up and maybe don't have as many opportunities as a lot of other people, they ditched drinking Arizona iced teas every day and started drinking juice, which is pretty crazy, and it's kind of cool to be a part of that change, but in more of a positive way instead of a displacing kind of way. Being from California, not to be stereotypical, but like I surf and skate. I'm not a pro, but I definitely grew up surfing and skating, and so that definitely had a direct influence on the concept and the space, and kind of the aesthetic and vibe that we were going for. The concept was also conceptualized while we were out surfing in Nicaragua, so we thought it'd be fitting to match the brand and the place with what we love doing the most. I also like to involve myself in things that I enjoy, so like the Ferg Fair was a really cool thing. I love hip hop, that's like my roots, that's my music that I listen to, and I think we were approached by A$AP Ferg's team to partner up with him in Harlem and give out free coconuts and juice and teach people in the projects about healthy eating, and again there it was cool to see like young and old people coming together and making a choice to try something healthy, having a green juice instead of an Arizona iced tea. I think it's like those little steps and those little exposures that really help change a community. Oh, best fucking egg sandwich? Yeah. So we like to, we have a really simple menu, and we try and do really simple eats, but do them really, really well. And so we chose the egg sandwich to be kind of our focus here at the shop, and kind of run specials with it sometimes, but really wanted to take a New York classic and make it our own. So everything from the bread to the egg to the cheese, we tried to pick the best quality of everything that there was. So like the bread we have made at a local bakery in Williamsburg just for us. We went through a ton of different trials on making different breads to be exactly what we wanted. So we came up with this special Parker House roll where it's buttery and rich like a biscuit, but not so flaky and more dense like a roll. The egg is like a cage-free, local organic free-range egg. It's super, super good. See, he's even mouth-watering over here now.
I'm about to order that egg sandwich.
Dude, egg sandwich.
Had it, but
banging. It's the egg sandwich. So, you know, everything from that to the bacon. If you get it with bacon, you know, we pride ourselves on using really good quality meats. So the bacon's, you know, happily raised. It eats good food. You know, it's raised on an Amish farm. The cheese is a local cheese from Vermont. And then, you know, we had to throw some avocado in there, keep it California. And then, of course, sriracha. Who doesn't like sriracha? Got to add a little spice, a little flair to it. And that's what makes our egg sandwich so special. Yeah. We've done some cool partnerships with like Smirnoff and bars in the neighborhood. You know, pairing a healthy lifestyle with party lifestyle at the same time is pretty cool. And, you know, one of the things is like cutting a watermelon in half and juicing it, mixing it with some vodka and pouring it back in and making it like a cool, tropical, refreshing, healthy but not so healthy drink, I think is it's cool. You know, it's a lifestyle. You know, you can't overdo it. You can't overdo the health thing. You can't overdo the drinking thing. I think pairing both of them together gives you